It wasn't the news anyone wanted to hear. On Thursday, Oregon health officials reported 178 new confirmed and presumptive COVID-19 cases, the highest single-day total since the pandemic began. It beat Sunday's previous single-day record of 146 cases. Also, 2 more deaths brought Oregon's death toll to 171. The sudden spike comes after months of social distancing and a period many hoped would lead to a healthy decline, not increase, in COVID cases. But public health experts caution we need to put these numbers into context.
The recorded number of cases doesn't always reflect the actual number of cases.
Dr. Claire Wheeler is an assistant professor at OHSU's School of Public Health. She attributes the recent spike to a couple things, what she calls mini outbreaks and better testing.
What we have seen in the recent weeks is a big uptick in our testing capabilities and getting testing done, as well as contact tracing, which then leads to more targeted, focused, and appropriate testing so that we have a much higher likelihood of finding the cases that are out there.
Multnomah County accounts for 24% of the state's latest cases with 43. Clackamas had the most with 47. Dr. Wheeler says this spike could stem from Memorial Day weekend, a time when many people relaxed their social distancing guidelines. She warned the new numbers may set reopening back, and now we're seeing exactly that with the governor's latest announcement.
As reopening continues and the impact of maybe the protests starts to happen and we stop meeting those guidelines, things are going to have to close down again.
Dr. Wheeler says no matter what, there's going to be an uptick in COVID cases with each reopening phase.
Our hope is that we can judiciously, manage each uptick until we get to that point where we have enough immunity in the community to limit, to make us able to open everything without risk.
Until then, she says, remember the critical basics. Wear masks, wash your hands, and stay 6 feet apart. Also, avoid tight spaces where that's not happening.
It's perfectly okay to walk into a place and say, this doesn't feel safe to me. Hardly anyone's wearing a mask. Let's go get our coffee somewhere else.
Catherine Cook, KGW News.